Well, you won't believe this nonsense. Angel Reese is known to have questionable opinions, but her latest podcast appearance might be her most delusional moment yet. Some of her comments were so out of touch that they sparked a major backlash with fans and critics alike, calling her out. And today we're breaking down what she said, why it backfired, and how this sense of entitlement could end up doing more harm than good, not just for her, but for the entire WNBA. As always, please make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more videos just like this.
I'm on a 1 year.
Everybody's basically on a 1 year except the rookies.
Except y'all. Y'all gotta pay y'all dues. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We all did it.
Yeah, the CBA is coming up. I can't wait.
Girl, y'all benefited from everything. Y'all youngins benefited from NIL.
What does that mean? We deserve more.
Of course.
Everybody.
I agree.
Everybody.
I agree with that.
But we gotta face the consequences.
What?
Damn, we gotta get it on the
Y'all gotta
like,
deal with something. Y'all gotta do something.
But the women coming in, not this year, but next year, or because the ones coming in this year will still be on the rookie contract again. Mm-hmm. The ones that the year after, they gonna get more. They probably gonna be making more than us.
No, they are.
Yes, the same old story of demanding a pay raise in a league that has never turned a profit over the whole history of the league. And the reasoning for it is that future rookies who won't even join the league for another 2 years will be making more than the current players. That's the argument. Not improving the game, not increasing viewership, just pure resentment over someone else getting a bigger paycheck down the line. Let's be honest, you could feel the envy in her voice when she was describing the situation. It wasn't just frustration, it was like she genuinely didn't want these newcomers to succeed. Instead of celebrating the league supposedly growing to the point where new players could earn more, she made it sound like some huge injustice. But it didn't just end there, because what the pair said next revealed why the WNBA might actually crash sooner than we think.
I've been in the meetings. They are.
I need to get in the. I need to get in the field.
You need to come to the meetings.
I gotta get in the meetings because I'm hearing like, they don't give us. If y'all don't give us what we want, like, we sitting out.
That's a possibility for real.
Yeah.
It was kind of a possibility on the last one, but like now I feel like just with the leverage that we have right now, and it's just a time that women's basketball is going crazy. They're really, it's gonna be a time next year.
Ooh,
so
I'm excited.
But we deserve it.
I'm excited.
Time for some context. What they're super excited about here is the WNBA Players Association choosing to opt out of the current CBA with the league, which is set to expire this October. Their goal is to renegotiate a better revenue split and ideally raise it to a 50-50 split. Sounds fair in theory, but have I mentioned the league has been operating at a loss for years now, like millions in losses? Even with the last hype year and ratings skyrocket, the WNBA still managed to lose $40 million. That's right, despite all the media buzz, social media campaigns, and attempts to push the league into mainstream popularity, they still ended up deep in the red. It's basically a business that keeps losing money every year, but instead of fixing the business model, the employees keep demanding more money and a beggar cut of, well, nothing. And somehow they expect people to take them seriously. And to DeJohnny's point, that couldn't be more wrong. The players don't have leverage yet, they have momentum, and there's a huge difference. Threatening to sit out games while everyone is working overtime to boost your league's popularity, that's not just reckless, it's outright delusional. It's like lighting your own house on fire because you think it'll get a better insurance payout. Momentum is fragile. The WNBA has finally seen an increase in attention thanks to Caitlyn, and instead of capitalizing on it, they're talking about a possible work stoppage, and for some reason all of these players hate Caitlyn. That's not negotiating power, that's self-sabotage. Obviously the backlash was fierce and there were a lot of funny comments on X, but here's the funniest one.
The worst basketball player of all time. Have you ever seen this shit in a game before? This is y'all queen. This is who y'all root for and cry on the internet over every day.
That is hilarious. I'm all for women's basketball players making more money, of course, but the arguments need to make sense. We've seen lockouts in major sports before, but those leagues had the revenue to withstand them. Take the 2011 NBA lockout, for example. The players and owners couldn't agree on a new CBA, so the league lost games, but the NBA was still wildly profitable. Even after a shortened season, fans came back because the league was an established powerhouse. The WNBA is just frankly not even close. They don't have a solid fan base, the ticket sales, or the TV deals to afford a lockout. They pull something like this now, they risk undoing whatever progress that they've made. Instead of growing the league, they'd be actively driving people away, which in turn affects the players who have endorsement deals. For instance, despite Angel Reese constantly crying about her league salary being low, she has an estimated net worth of $2 million and has signed lucrative deals with the likes of McDonald's, Hershey, Amazon, Beats by Dre, PlayStation, and Cash App. Oh, and Reebok will be releasing her own signature shoe in 2026. And you know who gets all the eyeballs on their game? Caitlin Clark. But being the forever victim, Angel said this about her in an interview last year.
I think so many people are watching women's basketball right now. Yeah. It all started from the national championship game, and I've been dealing with this for 2 years now. And understanding, like, yeah, negative things have probably been said about me, but honestly, I'll take that because look where women's basketball is. People are talking about women's basketball, but you never would think that we'd be talking about women's basketball. People are pulling up to games. We got celebrities coming to games, sold out arenas, like just because of one single game. And just looking at that, like, I'll take that role. I'll take the bad guy role, and I'll continue to take that on and be that for my teammates. And if I want to be that, and I know I'll go down in history, I'll look back in 20 years and be like, yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize that. Like, it's not just because of one person.
The way she contradicted herself in just a few seconds, it's honestly impressive. First, she claims she's fine being the bad guy because it brings more attention to the league. But then in the same breath, she insists it's not just one person generating all the buzz. And her victimhood mentality has only gotten worse since then because this is what she said in the same podcast episode.
But it's funny because it sometimes be people, I know they think it's just trolls, but it's not just trolls. Yeah. It be people that we see in real life.
But they don't be having the same energy.
Okay.
They don't be having the same energy. Because the thing is, in person, they love you. Okay. I've never, ever, ever come across a fan in person that was like negative towards me or said like the crazy stuff that they be saying online.
Really?
Ever.
Never. I only did once, but that was in game.
Okay.
So like,
but they was yelling it from the stands, right? Mm-hmm. But you don't really know exactly who it is. Never face to face. They never had the same energy. That'd be the crazy part.
That's the same person. Okay. Whatever. Yeah. But no, that's
I think it's hard, like, especially as two black women that are like unapologetic. We gonna pop our shit and we gonna say what we said, and I stand on what we said. Like, I feel like it's really hard. And I feel like we've experienced some of the same like negativity, and like it's hard.
It is. And, it really is. Yeah. You try to just like block it out.
But like, you're not gonna play with me. Sometimes I'll be really wanting to clock some tea, but it'd be like, I can't.
I am honestly surprised that Angel has fans. It's really shocking. Jokes aside though, no basketball legend ever achieved greatness by constantly whining. Well, except for LeBron, of course. But seriously, Angel and Caitlin could not be more different. One puts in the work and lets her game do the talking, while the other does everything possible to scream that I'm a victim, all while sitting on piles of cash doing nothing. I'd love to know your thoughts here, so let's get the conversation rolling in the comments down below, and if you want your friends to see Angel's ridiculous take, please share the video with them. I think they need a laugh. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.